Hello and welcome to TTV News on TayNinhTV radio and television station. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2024, TayNinhTV makes the viewpoint of promoting administrative reform with people and businesses as the center and subjects, thereby creating a new atmosphere and new driving force for the development. Based on the rough solutions and specific assessment for key tasks in administrative reform in 2024, the Provincial Appeals Committee requests that departments, branches, and localities closely follow to implement, ensuring quality and time, promote administrative reform. Accordingly, in terms of institutions, focus on removing difficulties and obstacles for production and business. Regarding administrative procedure reform, it must focus on simplifying procedures, decentralizing authority, and reducing compliance costs. Regarding organizational reform of the administrative apparatus, it must focus on building a streamlined apparatus that operates effectively and efficiently, streamlining staff, but must restructure and improve responsibility and capacity to perform public duties. Regarding reform of the civil service regime, it must focus on improving administrative discipline, office culture, public service ethics, and responsibility of those performing public duties. At the same time, focus on increasing revenue and reducing regular expenses, combat corruption and negativity in the use of public finance, promote digital transformation, and apply information technology in handling administrative procedures. Located in a land with favorable natural conditions, a temperate climate, local people are industrious, creative, and have good farming techniques. So even though it has only been participating in the outcrop program for 5 years, TayNinhTV has launched many unique outcrop products. Currently in the province, there are 92 products meeting outcrop standards of 3-star or higher, although the number of certified products is still modest compared to other provinces and cities in the region. Unrecognized products are outstanding specialties bearing the mark of natural conditions, expressing their unique characteristics, indigenous culture of ethnic communities in the area. Among them, there are products such as rice paper, shrimp salt, chili salt, durian. To bring outcrop products of TayNinhTV province beyond the southwest region, the Provincial Appeals Committee also approved the project to implement the national program of One Cup Meal, One Product in TayNinhTV province during the period of 2020-2025 Vision to 2030. In particular, solutions are proposed to support the implementation of outcrop product consumption and linkage trends while combining domestic and international trade promotion, aiming at developing export markets, support trade promotion inside and outside the province through outcrop fairs of the province and neighboring provinces. Universalization of education and eradication of illiteracy are major policies of the party and state, aiming at the goal of improving people's knowledge, training human resources, fostering talents, serving the cause of industrialization, modernization of the country. For many years, TayNinhTV province has actually implemented similar solutions to maintain and improve the quality of universal education at all levels. In particular, universalizing secondary education and eliminating illiteracy achieved many positive results. Recently, TayNinhTV education sector has made efforts to implement the work of universalizing education and eliminating illiteracy. Currently, 8 out of 9 districts and towns meet the standard of universal education level 2. TayNinhTV city meets the standard of universal education level 3. The province meets the standard of universal secondary education level 2 in 2023. In illiteracy eradication work, 9 out of 9 districts, towns, and cities meet level 2 literacy standards, and the province meets level 2 literacy standards. To continue to maintain and further improve the quality of universal education and literacy, the Department of Education and Training has directed education departments to develop plans and seamlessly implement solutions to raise the level of education of universalization of secondary education. Continue to consolidate the resource of universalizing secondary education, strengthen the stream of students after secondary school, and eliminate illiteracy for adults. strengthen conditions to improve the quality of universal secondary education, develop and organize the implementation of inspection plans and recognition of meeting standards of universal secondary education according to regulations, ensuring accuracy, quality, and efficiency. In 2024, the Coordinating Council for Law Dissemination and Education of TayNinhTV Province has issued a work plan for law dissemination and education, grassroots reconciliation, commune level met legal access standards during the year. Accordingly, improving the efficiency of state management, creating a basis for organizing and implementing the work of disseminating legal education and conciliation at the grassroots and commune levels. To meet the standards of practical and unified access to the law, most importantly, have a focus that meets and matches the legal information needs of organizations and individuals and the requirements of law enforcement work, promotes diversification of effective legal education dissemination models suitable to the specific characteristics of each subject and area, mobilize and effectively use social resources to participate in the work of disseminating legal education and conciliation at the grassroots and commune levels to meet legal access standards, promote the application of information technology in close association with digital transformation activities, build an information system to disseminate legal education and conciliation at the grassroots and commune levels to meet synchronous and unified legal access standards from the province to the grassroots. To ensure traffic order and safety, to serve the people happily celebrating the Lunar New Year of 2024 and limit traffic accidents caused by drivers violating alcohol levels, TayNinhTV Provincial Police strictly handle the violation of alcohol concentration. During 7 days of the holiday from February 8 to the end of February 14, 2024, the 29th day of the lunar calendar to the end of the 5th day of the Lunar New Year, the traffic police force of the entire province are on duty with 100% of their jobs with the spirit of through the night routines to serve the people traveling to enjoy spring and celebrate it safely and smoothly. The traffic police force will focus on handling violations that are main causes of traffic accidents, such as violations of alcohol concentration, speed, with the spirit of upholding the law, no restricted areas, no exception. People, officers, party members, state workers, and employees strictly comply with traffic safety laws. At the same time, support forces on duty to ensure traffic order and safety. In addition to ensuring traffic safety for people and tourists coming to TayNinhTV for a spring tour, TayNinhTV Provincial Traffic Police has increased the arrangement of permanent forces on traffic routes to support and help tourists with practical and meaningful activities. On February 11, the second day update on Provincial Road 782, the section passing through Lộc Trà Quarter, Gia Lộc World Tràng Táo, officers and soldiers of the Traffic Police Department of TayNinhTV Police serve thousands of bottles of mineral water, cold towels, and rice paper for tourists stopping along the way. But full of humanity, the Traffic Police Force of TayNinhTV Province hope that people will always strictly comply with the law on traffic order and safety, ensuring life safety for themselves and everyone with a fun and safe Lunar New Year holiday.
And in order to mobilize the participation of the entire political system in the work of disseminating legal education, conciliation at the grassroots levels, and building the commune-level standards to effectively assess the law, the justice sector set out the annual task of 2024 as follows: improve the efficiencies of state management, create a basis for organizing and implementing the work of disseminating legal education and conciliation at the grassroots and commune levels, to meet the standards of substantive, unified, effective access to the law, promotes diversification of effective legal education dissemination models suitable to the specific characteristics of each subject and area, mobilizing and effectively using social resources to participate in the work of disseminating legal education and conciliation at the grassroots and commune levels to meet legal access standards, promote the application of information technology closely linked with the digital transformation activities. And in 2023, Taynin foreign investment capital attraction reached for $751 million US, an increase of 8.5% over the same period. This number has great significance because Taynin is a border province with about 240 kilometers of border with the Kingdom of Cambodia and a large area of agricultural land. And thus, up to now, Taynin province has attracted for 369 foreign investment projects, with a total which is the capital is over $9.7 billion US. And among them, China is the country with the highest investment capital. Next is Korea. The remaining are the other countries and territories.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to Taynin during this 2024 Lunar New Year, in addition to exploring familiar locations such as Ban Mountain National Tourist Area, Cao Đài Taynin Holiday Center Office for the South Vietnam, visitors also can experience other tourism products of the province, including healing tourism products, combining relaxation with agriculture. Taking advantage of existing conditions, Taynin province has now created unique and separate tourism products to serve the needs of tourists. In particular, types of community tourism associated with agriculture and rural cultural foundations are being formed, creating many tourism products that attract visitors and experiences. There are some guests who need quiet, some guests who need privacy. There are separate bungalows for those guests. They can come here to relax, to heal themselves in their house. They come here to feel nature. They like to hang out. This is one of the new types of resources that I see that all businesses are focusing on construction. Last Farmstay, located in Hưng Thuận, Cam Miêu, Tràng Bàng Tháo, is an ideal place for tourists who want to experience healing tourism products. Here, visitors will be able to admire the vast green rice fields, sit down to fish, or walk around the lake to watch the sunsets every afternoon. In addition, visitors can also participate in drawing and boat racing on the farm's premise. An extremely fun and stimulating experience. This is a rural farm tourism model, so last farm day is constantly changing. There are always many new things, and in the near future, we will also invest in building more bungalows just for Western guests. Currently, last farm stay has 9 bungalows with 4 rooms, and there are group houses such as TayNinhTV houses, ethnic houses, which can accommodate a large number of people, accommodating up to about 50 to 70 people. Baten Farm, located right at the foot of Ban Mountain, is also a healing tourist destination in Taynin. Coming here, visitors can visit the Cantaloupe Garden, Vineyard, Chichibi Garden, rest in hammocks with leaf huts, and enjoy unique local specialties. Baten Farm Restaurant is not only a culinary destination, but also a cool green space. Surrounded by green trees and a vast cantaloupe garden, every meal here is a journey to experience the culture and nature of Taynin. Our farm specialized in cantaloupe has prepared at least 3 cantaloupe gardens for customers to experience picking at the garden and enjoying at the restaurant. In addition, the farm also investing to more vineyard and a Chichibi orchard. Mongolian tents are also organized so that guests from faraway provinces can stay camp, light a campfire, and then experience the atmosphere of Taynin overnight in the late afternoon and early morning. In the current development context of Taynin, for healing tourism to truly become an attractive product, more time and effort is needed. This is a very potential product and promises to be a new trend that attracts domestic and foreign tourists, helping to elevate the position of local tourism compared to other tourist attractions in the country in the coming time. Dear audience, people often say that at the age of 70, your eyes are bad, your hands are shaking, and it's difficult to stick with and pursue a career that requires meticulousness and skill. However, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Nuôi, now 75 years old, is still attached with the profession and makes a unique lion head to preserve and promote the art of lion dance. Visiting Mr. Nu's small house in Taipan Commuter Tan District, the veranda is filled with completed, eye-catching lionheads hanging and swaying in the wind. Passers-by can easily see the strange atmosphere. The festival season drew the lionheads created by Mr. Nui himself. My grandchild likes this lionhead. I bought it for the two of them to dance. With the lionhead, the Lunar New Year is even more fun. After more than 9 years of making the lionhead, Mr. Nui confided that each lionhead product he makes contains a different sauce, and the beauty, the spirit of the lionhead is partly determined right from the state of making the mold. Although Mr. Nui's lionheads are rustic and simple, they are not big or bulky. They still show strength and power through the color scheme and edge of drawing. Mr. Nui said that the profession of making lionheads stuck with him like a fate because when he was young, he lived in Saigon. He made a living by selling lionheads. At that time, he bought lionheads from people. Because of his love and passion, he researched, learned, and bought materials to create lionheads that suited customers' tastes. From then on, the profession of making lionheads followed him to TayNinhTV to settle down and start a business. In the past, when I went to stores that also hang lionheads, the transport vehicle was dented and peeling off the paint for customers. We brought it, repaired it, so we got used to it and learned how to do it, not learn from anyone. To complete a lionhead, it takes 5 to 6 days with many steps such as making a frame, passing paper onto the mold to create a shape, painting patterns, and pasting decorative motifs to make the lionhead more vibrant. The most important step is drawing to bring life to the product. Each stroke must be done meticulously and decisively. Pay attention to how to mix colors and create lights to highlight the lion's charisma. At the age of 75, more than half his life, his joy is now that he is passionate about every drawing every day. 9 spring have passed. This play not only fits his family, but also fits his passion. I feel happy when I go to sell children's rooms in the market with my own lionheads. I'm also happy because I made the lionheads. Seeing a lion means seeing a new year. Hopefully, Mr. Nui will have enough heart to keep his passion alive with every passionate drawing, preserving the sound of traditional profession, the profession of making lionheads, bringing joy to everyone, every home, on that holiday until spring comes.
1993 marked the first year TayNinhTV Province has 2 foreign direct investment projects with a registered capital of more than $3.8 billion US, and through each period, the number of foreign investors coming to TayNinhTV Province is increasingly. From 2 initial projects up to now, the province has 369 valid foreign investment projects with a registered capital of more than $9.7 billion US, and it is expected that in 2024, attracting foreign investment in the province will continue to have many breakthroughs. And currently, TayNinhTV is in the process of implementing a stronger and more comprehensive regional linkages, creating a driving force to promote rapid and sustainable local socio-economic development, especially after Resolution Number 24 was issued late October 7, 2022 of the Politburo on the socio-economic development, ensuring the national defense and security in the Southeast region until 2030, with a vision to 2045, and in which the province identifies and develops strategic product industry cluster with a focus on processing and services with the high added value associated with stable jobs for the people. Proactively connect inter-regionally to develop transport infrastructure, take advantage of opportunities from the process of spreading connected transport infrastructure development, industrial urban tri-service development in the Southeast region to attract the revenue and investment also. And promoting on potential advantages, resources, and human factors, TayNinhTV Province try to become a dynamic, civilized, developing locality with a good living environment and good adaptation to climate change by 2030, and becoming a place worth visiting and living. Industry and tourism services are also the main driving forces to grow associated with the new space development, making TayNinhTV one of the centers for industrial development and tourism services for the Southeast region and the whole country. Agriculture develops towards a value chain and quality and also efficiency, meeting international standards to expand the markets to improve the performance and profits through promoting the application of advanced technology and mechanization, automation, computerization, digitalization, and circular economy.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.